So, hi to everyone, this is Derelict and welcome back to FreeSpace to Derelict.
Despite the recent incidents at both the Altair and Tanya Australis jump nodes in the Tau Sigma system, we seem to have contained the Shivan advance within the system. To be honest, we don't know why. Given the firepower of the Shivan fleet, the Narlathotep, 2 additional destroyers, and a host of smaller vessels, all GTVA forces in the system are outclassed. We suspect that these 2 recent attacks by the Shivans were testing the resolve of GTVA forces in the area. It is fortunate that the presence of the MTD Auriga made the defenses at Tanya Australis seem stronger than they were. We expect that the Shivans are gathering their strength for a strike, but we are sorely lacking any intelligence as to when and where it may come. Fortunately, a squadron of Pegasus-class stealth fighters has now been brought on station for a series of recon missions. Beta Wing will be flying reconnaissance into Phi Eridani to determine the extent of Shivan fortifications around the jump node and in that system. Kappa will be investigating recent Shivan activity in the outer system and tracing their supply line routes. So far, our sensor arrays have not been able to determine any of this, so we need first-hand intelligence. Alpha, your task will be the most risky, as you will be investigating an apparent rendezvous point for the bulk of the Shivan vanguard. Report to briefing for your specific assignment. Since breaking through the defenses at the Phi Eridani jump node, the bulk of the Shivan forces have been gathering in a staging area some 8 astronomical units above the system's orbital plane. Why they have chosen this location is a mystery, as there are no apparent resources anywhere close to their staging area.
Some 8 astronomical units above the system's orbital plane. Okay.
From our intelligence gathered from communications traffic, we know that the SD Narlathotep, SD Azathoth, and SD Thon are in close proximity to each other. There are a number of smaller ships nearby, but their exact count at this point is unknown. Your task is to jump into the area, target and identify each warship, examine their supply configuration, and get out. If a target of opportunity presents itself, we will give you authorization to intercept and destroy that target. Remember, the Pegasus fighters are reconnaissance vessels, not heavy combat fighters. Not even stealth fighters can successfully dodge heavy flak fire, so be careful engaging any enemy forces. Report to your fighters.
Okay.
Okay, Command. We're in. There's an awful lot of Shivans out here. I'm gunning over 20 capital ships.
Acknowledged, Alpha. Target the destroyers, and try to get a profile count on how many ships there are. Keep a low profile. Avoid using your weapons until necessary. We don't want them noticing you.
Acknowledged, Command. Not like my hide where it is. We should be pretty safe from these stealth fighters. You heard him. We'll have to target each ship for 2 seconds to get a reading.
Okay, so what the hell are they doing here? And try to get up. We need to target everything for 2 seconds.
My count is 8 cruisers so far. There's a lot more of them.
This is so boring.
Okay, all the destroyers are here. 3 corvettes? I don't think we've seen the Hasta before.
Command, this is Beta. We're in Phi Eridani and we're coming up empty. Not even a stray fighter.
Are you sure, Beta?
As sure as I can get. The Shivans aren't fortifying anything. They seem to have packed up their bags and gone elsewhere.
Welcome to elsewhere. Command, the count is in. All 3 destroyers are here, along with 3 corvettes and 15 cruisers.
Can you verify that, Alpha? From our previous encounters, we've recorded only 2 operational corvettes and a handful of cruisers.
Would you like me to knock in their exhaust pipes and ask for a head count? I'm serious, Command. All of the Shevens are here.
I agree, Command. We are also getting nothing out here. Just a bit of Sheven wreckage. Looks like they scuttled several supply ships.
Acknowledge, Kappa. Alpha, are you getting anything on their supply convoy?
Nothing, Command. Not even a cargo transport or a container. They're all just lined up.
Lined up, Alpha? What do you mean?
As in, lined up. They're tightly packed in a formation that isn't even more than 3,000 meters wide and about 6,000 meters long. I don't really want to get much closer.
Acknowledged, Alpha. Scan the corvettes. Scan the navigation systems on the destroyers.
Yes, I thought. I've launched some fighters. They haven't seen us yet, so keep it quiet.
I need to scan the navigation subsystem.
Okay, S1 subsystem scanned. The enhanced stealth on these fighters seems to be working.
How the hell did they get so many units? They're probably lying dormant in space. Cargo related Shevens. Okay.
Come on, we've got something really big looking.
Okay, that's a subspace. That's a Knossos coming from subspace.
Even Knossos portal in the area. It just materialized in front of the non-epithet. What the hell are they doing?
Say again, Alpha?
Do I have to repeat myself? We have a Knossos portal, clearly of Sheven design. They just walked in front of the non-epithet, transmitting an image of it now. That's all of the subsystems.
Confirmed, Alpha. Finish those scans if you haven't already, and get yourself to a safe distance to watch what's going on. We're notifying the Cypher.
Okay, so that's a Sheven Sporto jumping. Okay, what's that? SGD Satan 36 arrived.
Come on. I have a massive suspect search. They won't be now.
Can you tell where they're going? They must be somewhere in system.
Negative, Command. My instruments are all over the map. I can't tell where they went. I'm getting some really odd readings.
Confirmed, Alpha. We're dispatching the Cypher and the Escher to your position now. Can you get a scan on that Sheven Knossos portal?
Negative, Command.
Why not? Was it destroyed?
No, sir. Not weapon. Only have left a few stray fighters.
Say again, Alpha 2? Did you say it worked out with them?
Damn it. That's weakness. Yes, sir. It hit with a shockwave and she walked out. My readings are telling me something weird, but I can't confirm until the Cypher gets here.
Stand by, Alpha. The Cypher and Escher should be there shortly to release you. Secure the area in the meantime.
Okay, so what the hell they were doing there?
I'm going to have to do some overtime at the bar.
on station, Alpha. What have you got for us?
But can you confirm the reading I have with your instruments? Strong suspect.
We're getting it too, Alpha 2. Does this say what I think it does?
We're now sitting next to a brand new stable jump node? Looks like it.
Yeah, okay, we're calling this one in. Return to base. Alpha, you've done all you can.
Under that satellite. Back down.
Okay, let's get back to base. So they made a jump node.
It seems the Shevans have disappeared, with no sign of where they went. Somehow, the Narlothotep summoned a device similar to the ancient Knossos portal discovered in Gamma Draconis. It appears they've stabilized a previously unknown jump node and made their way through it. Some 20 Shevan capital ships have suddenly vanished, with only this new mysterious subspace corridor in their wake. We are beginning extensive patrols and scans of the area, as well as setting up a defensive perimeter around this new jump node. The Shevans could be anywhere.
The wrong door. Okay, so basically what happened is that they created a jump node. Okay, so thank you guys for watching and see you guys in the next one.